This week, Lloydminster and District Co-op announced a new partnership that will help them divert food waste from landfills. Joining me to talk a little bit more about this, I'm joined by Lloydminster and District Co-op Vice President of Operations, Chase Scarf. Chase, first of all, can you just tell me a little bit more about this partnership with Loop Resource?
It's a program that we're excited about. We've always had a good relationship with some local nonprofits in our community with, food we can't sell, but it's still, available to eat. So, Lloydminster Men's Shelter, the Lloydminster Native Friendship Center, the Olive Tree, just to name a few. But where we noticed an opportunity was with the food that wasn't fit for human consumption, produce trim from our value-added opportunities, a meat trim as well. And so that research kind of led us to Loop Resource. And Loop connects us with local farmers to use that in their livestock operations or for, their dogs, etc., things like that, where they kind of manage CFIA regulations, everything else, because as you can imagine, there's very strict regulations on what you can feed the livestock, etc. So Loop partners us with the local farms. Local farms take that unsaleable food, keeps it out of the landfill, and provides some variety and nutrition to their livestock and pets.
Now, Lloydminster and District Co-op is the first grocer here in the city to partner with Loop Resource. How did that partnership come to be?
Well, actually, they have partnered with a few other co-ops. It was actually started in Dawson Creek, BC. There was a farmer out there that had started with their co-op, and it gave them the idea to kind of expand it more. So we heard through some of our other co-op locations that have partnered with them successfully, and it was a really good fit. They like to work with kind of smaller farms where it can really make an impact, and of course we have quite a good relationship on the agricultural side in our community, so it was something that made sense where we can support local producers and as well divert food from the landfills.
Yeah, like you just said, it seems like it's definitely a win-win scenario where Lloydminster District Co-op can boast that you guys are not wasting any food, and also you're supporting local producers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a win, and the food, as I mentioned, it was just going to the landfill anyway, so they can use it. They can reduce their food costs, and of course, it's no cost to the farmer to sign up for the program. So, no, definitely a winning scenario all around.
And how would a farmer go about taking part in this program?
Well, for more information, loopresource.ca has a lot of information on that. We're right now working with about 11 local farms on a rotating basis, but for any information there, they are always happy to talk to and onboard additional farms when space is available. And anybody from some surrounding communities, as more people get onto the program, more grocers or other food retailers, there's going to be potentially some spots available. So I would recommend you check out loopresource.ca and contact them from there.
Now, you mentioned this a little bit early on, but the goal of this is obviously zero food waste. And I was just going to ask what Lloydminster District Co-op had in place before to try and divert some of this food from the landfill.
So for the most part, as I mentioned, we have a good relationship with nonprofits. That anything we couldn't sell that was fit for human consumption would go to them, and that goes back years, that relationship, and so we're quite proud of that. But for the most part, all this trim, it was simply going in the landfill. So we're happy to divert it into to feed animals and to bioenergy or compost. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chase Scarf, for taking some time to talk with me today.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care.